Welcome back to the Ironman challenge. Now, when we left off, we were in a battle, many battles actually, with a couple of Serenade vassals, and we were trying to eliminate them as best we can. Now, what we're going to do here is do something a little bit risky. Don't know whether I'm actually going to be able to achieve victory against this guy, because I was initially hoping that I'd be able to intercept him and try to get him into a battle with our Vajir allies, which are nearby. They are nearby, but the problem is they're not nearby enough for us to get them included into this battle. So this is slightly problematic, because what's going to happen now is we are going to be in a situation where we are, well, outnumbered in a lot of aspects. We are outnumbered in the aspect of them having a significant, and I'm talking about significant here, amount of Mamluks. Their Mamluks are a lot. This guy has like 15 Mamluks or something like that, which is just insane. So I'm hopeful that because they are running in like this, we will have an overwhelming advantage. I'm going to take out my Morningstar once again, as I said beforehand. This is going to be my go-to weapon for killing things as much as I possibly can. Because, let's face it, we want these guys dead. We want them out of the game. We want them to just leave us alone, basically. So let's just be very careful here. Nice, nice. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Maybe we can do this. There's a Serenade Guard, and I think that's it. I think we may have achieved victory against a Serenade vassal who had 15 Serenade Mamluks available for battle, and a couple of them were knocked unconscious beforehand, but he was actually running away from us for the most part. But I think as soon as our allies kind of strayed away a little bit from the battle zone, yeah, then he started to get a little bit braver. So that is unfortunate. We have lost quite a few people, but that is just a side effect of battle, and I'm just hopeful that we will be able to take him prisoner, perhaps. Thankfully, Serenade Mamluks do sometimes tend to have blunt weapons, and blunt weapons are going to, of course, only knock our units unconscious. They're not actually going to do anything else. They're not going to be that deadly. However, they do also have scimitars equipped as well as lances. So those things are, of course, going to be quite lethal. So, thankfully, we were able to achieve victory with not that many deaths, and we should be able to get them back up and running relatively quickly. So there's 8 renown and 13 morale for us. He did manage to escape, but I think the renown was actually kind of worth it. I mean, it's 1 renown per unit that we lost, which is maybe not worth it, but it's alright, Anyway, we're just going to take these guys. And yeah, look at that. That's actually, yeah, I think that might be worth it, to be honest. Just doing that battle is gonna probably give me maybe almost enough to, well, maybe get another Weavery and Dyeworks. Oh yeah, I'd actually like to attack this guy as well if I possibly can. I am moving at 3.4, he's moving at 3.5. Now I am very, very sad indeed, because I will not be able to catch him up. It's highly unlikely that I will be able to. Maybe those cavalry has helped me? No, definitely not. Oh, I thought that was actually an enemy vassal, but it's actually Boyar Marmoon. He might be able to catch up for us, and then we'll be able to get into a battle alongside him. He's moving at 4.8. Look at that, 2,115. That is so nice. Oh, yes. Someone told me, or gave me a little bit of a hint, that maybe, just maybe, what we should do is we should go down to Cherise and we should take it, because that has just been taken, and that might be an idea. Oh, that is not good. Right. Yes, we're having some issues here, aren't we? We are certainly having some issues. Okay, so I don't know... that's also a bit of an issue. I did not check his composition before heading in here, but I think we should be okay. 34 versus 23 should be a pretty easy victory for us. We have 9 cavalry, and most of them are man-at-arms or Swadian knights, so should be okay. Otherwise, the Khergit Khanate declaring war against us is dangerous, because we are now at war against 3 factions in total. And that's really bad. That is really, really bad, because that's going to mean that the Vaegirs are outnumbered heavily. And I'm actually very surprised that they decided to do that, but I suppose the main reason why is Dirim, basically. Dirim is the main reason why they decided to do that, because the Khergits are looking for a way to expand. And if they've noticed that Dirim has been taken, which surely they have, then they're also going to notice that the garrison is going to be extremely weak. And so they will be able to take it extremely fast. And that's exactly what they're trying to do, because, let's face it, the Khergits are not that good at siege combat. And if they have an opportunity to take advantage of a weakened garrison, then they're certainly going to do that. Okay, I definitely need to move my archers a little bit ahead here. Gotta say, I really like this horse. This horse is just fantastic. Oh yes, so as I was saying, there was someone that left a comment about Cherise, and I think that might be an idea. It might be an idea to head down there and see how many units they have in the garrison, because if they have a significant number, let's say 100, then I'm probably not going to be able to do anything about it. But if they have 20, 30, then I think that is definitely something we want to consider. We want to consider maybe taking it. Now, of course, I'm not probably going to be asking or requesting that it be awarded to me, because, let's face it, we're not really going to have the resources to defend in such a manner. So we are probably just going to take it for the sake of just taking it and expanding the Vaegirs' options pretty much, because also you've got to remember that the AI, while campaign AI is on high, they are pretty proactive and things. They, I mean, it doesn't change their behavior, so to speak, but it does make it so that they have much more confidence in their units' quality and the amount of units they have in each of their armies. So if, for example, we were to take it and just leave it with a little garrison or a small garrison, then it is going to distract some of the opposing forces. So if we're able to take it extremely easily without too many of our units dying or being put at risk, we should have a good time there. Anyway, there's 3 down. Oh, nice. Okay, so we do actually get the opportunity to take this guy prisoner. Unfortunately, well, maybe fortunately, either way, he has a good personality. So I will be letting him go. And there you go, we got some pretty decent honor. Very nice. Okay, so we'll just take a Serenade infantry right there. Is there anything else I want to kind of get rid of? Not really. Okay. Okay, so that is pretty cool. Now, the only thing that we need to worry about now is everyone else. Yes, we need to worry about Khergits. We need to worry about... Ah, there we go. King Yarriglek's actually looking after Durim himself. That's pretty good. Anyway. Oh, Ravidin's under siege? Still? Oh no, there we go. Ravidin's no longer under siege. Okay, fantastic. I thought that was the case. Kind of weird. Anyway, let's take a look at the world map, just so that we can see exactly what's going on here. So, for example, Halmar, that is... Oh yeah, I can't really go... Yeah, I can't really go to Cherise right now, because the Rodoks are not technically at war against us. So what we could do instead is... I think Kudan has about 160 in the garrison, so that's probably not going to work very well for us. And Wercheg is doing okay, because of course that is our fief. And what else are we looking at here? Oh, the Swadians are almost eliminated. Have you seen that? Wow. I was not taking note of of their strongholds here. I was thinking to myself, oh, look at the Rodoks, look at the Serenades and the Khergits and everything. But I was just completely ignoring the Swadians, and they seem to be on the brink of destruction right now, which is pretty crazy. Anyway, let's go in here and see if we can sell a couple of pieces of loot. There we go. And I am actually looking for a specific set of armor as well. And now that I have a pretty decent amount of cash, I might be able to find it. I don't think I'm going to be able to here at the very least. But I might be able to find a ransom broker. Yes, ransom broker, thank you very much. Come over here and, okay, so we've got 8.6. Let's have a look-see at how much we're going to make. Mamluks are 228, so not 240. But they're very similar in price to Swadian Knights. Perfectly fine with me. That's going to get us above 10k. And, whoa, oh yeah, there we go. That is what I'm talking about. Very nice, look at that. Now we're at 12,000 almost. That is really nice. And we can also level up a couple of our forces here. We can level up Swadian Knights and a Nord Huskar and some Clethy. Some Clethy, yes. We're going to get some Clethy. All right, so let's have a look here. What do we want to do? Well, we want to level up her trainer skill, most likely at some point. More, a little bit more, maybe? Not entirely sure. I mean, we need to get her to 10 strength so that she can use a siege crossbow, so I suppose she'll just do that, and then she'll just do another point in trainer. Because what I'm going to be doing with her eventually, now that she has, now that she has 10 strength, and she can use a siege crossbow, going to get her one of those, going to get her some bolts, and then I'll start leveling her agility and her intelligence again. And what that will do is that will get us some additional looting, and that will get us additional trainer, and that is going to be her thing. So yeah, that will be pretty useful, I think. She'll be very useful as time goes on. All right, so let's go to Curo real quick, because there's no doubt going to be, I've got to be really careful now as well. There's no doubt going to be some iron in the marketplace there, or at least I hope so. Yes, there is, and a little bit of silk there, but that's not actually going to be that good for us. And it seems like Uxkhal is now under siege by some Swadians. That's a good idea for them to do, because let's face it, they're kind of almost dead. I mean, if they lose another town, they might as well just, give up then, because they're very, very weakened then. Anyway, yeah, what I want to do... Ooh, that is actually kind of bad, isn't it? I'm thinking to myself, what am I supposed to do now? I could recruit some more Swadians. Yes, Swadia is not at war against us, are they? No, they are not at war against us. That's actually really good. Okay, and technically the Nords are not at war against the Vaegirs, as far as I'm aware. I don't think so, at the very least. They might be. They might be now. Wait, let me actually just take a look at the factions here real quick. And we'll just take a quick look-see at what they're doing. Yes, exactly. So we have a truce at the moment with the Vaegirs. So that's pretty fantastic. Otherwise, let's go into... yeah, so I need to be careful about Nord vassals. That's basically what I need to be careful of. Hello, what do we have going on here? Sabula Noyan is being attacked. Oh, why did Boyar Marmoon just give up? I have no idea. Okay, so this guy actually has a very good composition in terms of his units. He's got 23 Kurgit Lancers. He's going to very easily be able to murder us. I think he would be easily able to murder us, at least. He's got some Mamluks too, and some Slaver chiefs. So yeah, I think he's just going to have absolute cavalry superiority, which is just going to be a little bit too much for me at the moment. So anyway, we have 11,000, right? We have 11,000. So I suppose what I should do is try and figure out another place to build a weavery and dye works. So I suppose a really good target would be Dirim. Dirim would be pretty good right now. Got to be careful here. 2.7, 3.3. Okay, should be fine to continue onward. Got to be careful about this bridge, because it is a bottleneck and they can catch you out there pretty easily. Otherwise, yeah, Shepesht is my village, and it is just getting picked on all the time, which I can't really do much about. And this guy's got 19 Nord Huskals. Oh my, that is kind of crazy. All right, well, let's continue onward. Hopefully we'll make war with the Nords again soon, and then make peace with them again, because then we'll get back to a normal relation with them, personally. All right, let's have a look at this guy. He's got 8 Huskals. Do you think I could take that guy? I don't know. We might not be able to. That is a bit... we have 15 cavalry. 15 cavalry. He's got 25 Nord archers. What a weird composition this guy's got. I have no idea why he decided to do that. Okay, let's do it. Why not? Let's go straight on in here and see what happens. because I think it would be kind of cool to try and win, because the renown is going to be pretty significant. As you can see, we're going to get 11, you know, it's not too bad. Got to make sure that we get a decent amount here and there. And let's tell my cavalry to follow me. And yeah, a bunch of people have said that I need to get better shields. And I agree, absolutely, 100% agree on that, because shields are certainly going to be the main thing that are going to prevent me from dying. So, definitely going to have to do something about that. But I'm not entirely sure what shield at the moment. I'm going to have to continue checking marketplaces and see which one I think is going to be the most useful. And what we're going to do here is we're just going to tell our infantry to charge in here, going to tell my cavalry to now charge in as well, and maybe, just maybe, we will be okay. I'm going to try and eliminate a bunch of these from behind. Oh, this is not going to go well. Is it? I don't know. But, yeah, oh yeah, I should probably use my Morning Star, let's face it. I really should use the Morning Star, perhaps. Okay, there's that guy still alive. Let's take him down. There's the Nordhuskarl dead. Take him out. Take him out. Yes, yes. Oh, the Nordhuskarls are so incredibly hard to kill. They really are. Crazy. Oh, these Nord veteran archers are going to be his downfall, I think. Even though Nord veteran archers are very good in melee, they are just not as good as the melee units, shall we say, in the Kingdom of Nord. They really aren't. But they are going to get me a lot of cash from the ransom. But yeah, that was a pretty risky fight for me to take, to be honest. As you can see, I actually ended up losing 14 units, but we did achieve a victory, and we are just about to kind of start rebuilding a little bit anyway. So let's have a look-see here. What did we lose? Well, we lost a couple of Swadian knights, but most of them were wounded, which is, I think, fine. And he did manage to escape. That's kind of unfortunate. But look at how much we were able to gain. Just so much from this. They are going to be really, really good. And I'm going to take looters, and I'm going to take forest bandits, because what we're going to do with them is we're going to put them in our garrison at Wurchek. Because numbers mean, well, a lot. And, well, even though they're not going to be extremely useful in an actual defense, in an actual live defense, if I'm actually there in the garrison defending myself, they are going to potentially dissuade someone from attempting to attack. So hopefully that will work out in our favor. Otherwise, oh, I think the ransom broker has moved on now. That would be bad. That would be very bad. Maybe I'll find one in Durham if I continue onward, but I'm just going to go and check Cure Orb very quickly, because who knows? There may be something going on there. Oh, hello, Count Druli. Okay, so Count Druli has defected. Did he have anything? It doesn't seem like he owned anything, even. I guess that's the reason why he defected, perhaps. Maybe he didn't own any lands. Anyway, let's go into the tavern here. Oh, Nizar is here. Mercenary Cavalry. Mercenary Cavalry is actually not even bad, so I might want to recruit those. But I think for the moment we'll just leave it the way it is. Let's just sell this, sell that. Okay, so let's actually take a look at some shields here. Ah, yes. Knightly shields. I think a knightly shield would probably be really good. Ooh, yes, a Huskarl's round shield, because I'm actually just using this, and you can see here that the resistance is absolutely awful. It really is. So you're going to need something with a much higher resistance. And knightly shields are pretty good. I would say that the Huskarl shield is probably going to be the best, because it has a much bigger size. And a size rating on a shield is so incredibly important, because you certainly don't want those crossbow bolts from the Rhodoks or arrows from the Vagian marksman getting through your shield. So I'm actually going to buy a battered Huskarl shield for the moment. And should I buy another one? Let's buy another one. Let's buy two. And then we'll see how they go. Because maybe they won't be that good, and then I'll just give them to my companions or something like that. Bardiche, one of my favorite weapons ever. Unfortunately, it does not have crush through blocks, so it's not going to be that effective. But there you go. Okay, so we just spent 1,000, but that's fine, because as soon as we find a ransom broker, everything is going to look fantastic. So let me see if I can make my way down to Durham and see what's going on there. Got to be really careful with control plus space. We really just don't want to fast forward ourselves into a losing situation. Oh, it's actually under siege by some Khanate. Whoa. How many? 97. Oh dear. Okay, hello. Don't chase me, please. Don't chase me. Just gonna go in here real quick. Don't worry about me. Okay, so is there actually a ransom broker here? It would be preferable. There's a traveler. Oh yes. Now, someone did mention a couple of episodes back in the comments that, well, it's basically a question. So the person asked, can you not speak to a traveler to ask where ransom brokers are? And the answer is no. You can't actually ask where ransom brokers are in native. In other mods, you can ask travelers where ransom brokers are, and that is actually a really, really cool quality of life improvement for certain mods. But you can see here that basically it's all about searching for companions, and you can just ask him for opportunities, and then you get to hear about claim holders or claimants, and you also get to hear about a variety of different rumors and where you might be able to find work and things like that. It's relatively similar to the Tavern Keeper in that way, so you can see here anyone in this realm who might have a job and so on. But it is not going to give you the location of ransom brokers, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm actually just going to go and check real quick. Maybe we can find something here. No, I don't think so. Maybe I can find my armor? No. All right. Well, I am not going to be building anything in Durham then. I will instead go to Uxkhal and I suppose try and build a weavery and dye works there, and maybe we'll find a ransom broker at the same time. I do not think me going over there and attempting to defend Durham against, what, 500 Khergits is going to be a good use of my time. As I was talking about, it's all about risk management. It's all about making sure that your own army is as safe as possible. Of course, I am pretty weakened right now as well. I'm running around with some, well, pretty awful units, with the exception of the Swadian Knights and the other high-tier guys. But I'm mainly talking about the fact that we have a whole bunch of looters, and they are not going to be that good for us. Oh, strong warbow. That looks really nice. Yeah, that would be fantastic if I had power draw 6, but I do not. Not just yet, anyway. I'd like to be able to get that. Oh, yes, Huskarl's round shield. Thank you. I will be taking that. Very nice. Yep, that is fantastic. And there is a tournament here. Do I want to do the tournament? I think I probably do. So let me just autosave just in case we get a crash or something. And then we will go in. 2 teams with 8 fighters each. All right. So I'm going to be a little bit more careful here. I know that this, you know, if I die here, it's not going to affect the Ironman challenge in any way. But I would like to be able to at least survive the first round. There we go. Maybe I can get a kill here or there. Ah, yes, I'm terrible with two-handed weapons. So I've got to be really careful with the timing. There we go. All right, that's all I need to do. Fantastic. Phew. I was a bit worried there for a second. Okay, thank you. Giving me a one-handed. That is going to be so much easier. My riding skill is absolutely awful. I feel like I'm wading through treacle when I'm riding these mounts, which is really kind of weird. There's the Sword Sister dead, and maybe we can eliminate this guy with our speed. Yeah, there we go. Whenever we have a one-handed, it always makes a much bigger difference than if we have a two-handed. Okay, so let's see what I can do here. Oh, he blocked. Are you serious? Okay. Well, let me see if I can eliminate someone here. Okay, I've got to be careful. Yes, Kratos. Oh, I eliminated him. Yes, that is exactly what we want to do. And there's the other one. All right. This is a 1 versus 1. They've given me a two-handed, but he also has a two-handed. And he okay. I hit him for 12 damage and he got eliminated instantly. Okay, I guess the Count himself must have been restoring his HP in Uxkal's tavern or in the castle, and he must have been trying to restore himself, and he entered the tournament because, of course, I entered the tournament, and the NPCs have no choice about that. But yeah, I think that is hilarious, how he was just like, oh yeah, 12 damage, I'm gonna die. That was actually hilarious. Okay, so anyway, hopefully I'll be able to help my friend over there from potentially dying. Oh, that was bad. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, I gotta be super careful about this. I really have to be super careful about this. Oh, this is so bad. Okay, I really need to hit this guy. There we go, there we go. That's much better. I wonder who this is. Is that Kratos? I hope it's not Kratos. No, it's just another hired blade. Okay, that's absolutely fine. And there we go. Okay, so we are now in the final round. Let's see if we can do this. It's a one-handed. I should be okay. But you know how it is. It's me, you know. Sometimes I just make some grievous error and then it is literally game over. Well, not for the series, but for the tournament at least. There we go. Thankfully it was just a sword sister. Nothing to worry about there. Alright, so there you go. Nice. Okay, that is really, really good. That is going to give us a lot of extra renown. And a lot of extra money too. I like it. Alright, so now let us go into the streets and actually purchase Weavery and Dye Works. And now, wouldn't you know it, we're probably going to get a war declaration from the Rhodoks or something that will prevent us from earning money here as well. There's just so many things that are now declaring war against us all over the place. Alright, so let me see. Oh, yes, he does not like us. Okay, let me actually go and speak to him real quick. I might be able to do something about that. Hello. Oh, he's got -3. That is not good. I've heard of you. Well, I'm not one for bandying words, so if you have anything to say, out with it. A group of forest bandits have established a hideout in this area. Okay, sure. I will do that. I will do that, sir. Where is the forest bandit lair? This is all to make a Weavery and Dye Works. Can you believe it? Wait, did I go in the tavern here yet? No, I didn't. Fantastic. Okay, so now we can sell. Look at this. Look at this. These veteran archers selling for 140. That's crazy. Boom. 15,500 now. And now we have a total of 17,000. Crazy money. Crazy money. Very nice indeed. Okay, so I assume the forest bandit hideout is going to be somewhere around here. So let's go over and have a look-see. Maybe we'll find it. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not. Anyway, let's level up a couple of people just in case we do actually get to go into a fight relatively soon. And I don't even know what is best. Mountain bandits or forest bandits? Let's actually have a look. Forest bandits level up into Swadians and mountain bandits level up into Rhodoks. So I will be doing forest bandits because I want more Swadians. So that's how we're going to do it. Artimena, let's level him up. Alright, so let's have a look, see here. What does he have? Okay, so he's currently our engineer and our tactician. So we should level up his strength to get him that siege crossbow requirement fulfilled, and then we will start leveling up his trainer skill. Because he is level 11 now, so he is going to help with our recruits relatively a lot. So that's going to be pretty good. Let's level up his crossbow proficiency as well. Did I say crossbow again? Yes, I think I might have. Anyway, let's see what else we have here. Okay, so Lezelit is also going to be getting 10 strength, and then we will get him some more wound treatment. There we go. So now he can use crossbows as well, or at least the siege crossbow. And Ironman Bertil actually leveled up. Okay, I'm actually kind of surprised about this. Okay, so I haven't even sort of worked out what I'm going to be doing here. So this is kind of interesting to me because I guess charisma is the main thing here. So I'm going to go for another point in charisma, and then what I will do is I'm just going to save this skill point, and I'm going to spend it once we level up again, and then we'll spend it in prisoner management and leadership, so we can get double whammy increase, which I think is going to be really, really good. I'm going to level up some two-handed now because I am a bit tired of having two-handed be extremely slow for us. And otherwise, I think that, yeah, there's the Forest Bandit hideout. I thought that it might be up there. So it's nice that it's actually up there now. Okay, so we can deal with it. And then the Count will allow us to build a Weavery and Dye Works in his town, which would be nice. All right, so these are Forest Bandits. These are going to be quite difficult for us, but I do have Huskarl shields now. So I should theoretically survive without any difficulties whatsoever. But you know how it is. Forest Bandits can be quite deadly in a lot of numbers, and there are 9 of them on the battlefield right now. So this is going to be interesting. I hope that Clethy is going to survive. She's not very good with those ranged, with those thrown weapons. Lezalid is absolutely amazing, though. He's doing a very good job. Yeah, now this is the issue. This is exactly what I mean about the Morningstar in dueling situations. It is really, really slow, so it's very, very difficult to use in that way. So I'm going to actually switch to my blunt weapon, just so you can see the difference. You see that? You can kind of get a counterattack much, much quicker with the pure one-handed weapon. And I'm not saying that the Morningstar is a terrible weapon by any means. I think it's great. But it is definitely much better used while on a horse or in a non-dueling situation. Because if you're in a duel, then you're going to have some problems keeping up with your opponent, even if they have a two-handed. Because if they have a decent amount of proficiency, they're going to be able to outspeed your attack every single time. And especially if you're playing on high difficulty, it's going to be a death sentence. But I think we're doing all right. I think my companions are actually doing fantastically. Only one of them has been eliminated so far, which is actually very surprising to me. I thought that most of our guys were going to be eliminated really fast, but they seem to be pretty well geared. I mean, I'm kind of surprised about that, to be honest. I thought they would probably have a bit of a challenge here, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. So pretty happy about that. And it seems like we have eliminated most of the enemy. There's only another 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 remaining. Mattchu has been eliminated now, but Ferentis is taking over for her. And now he's been eliminated as well. Are you serious, guys? Come on. Actually kind of surprised that they got eliminated. I guess I'm surprised that they did well enough to survive to this point, and now I'm surprised that they died. Great. Okay, well. If I die here, by the way, this is indeed a game over as well, because these bandits are using lethal weapons. And even if they were using blunt weapons, they'd probably just bash my head in. So that's something to think about. Oh, they spawned another 3 in all those. Oh yeah, this particular map grinds my gears like no one's business, because it has the unfortunate side effect of having so many different spawn locations that it definitely makes things very, very difficult, especially if your companions are not exactly amazing. And well, they did well enough to get to that point, but then when they received the overwhelming amounts of units in that area, they kind of had some problems. Anyway, I'm going to switch out my very damaged shield because I really don't want to get myself open, leave myself open for anything. And I think we have another 2 companions still alive, and they are hopefully going to be able to eliminate the last unit, because I really don't want to run all the way over there myself. Oh yes, and before I forget, these are our settings once again. I'm actually kind of surprised that they haven't eliminated them yet. Are they having some trouble actually getting... Oh no. Am I the one that is going to have to go all the way up there? Deshavi, could you, I mean, like, whoever is alive, could you just go up there and kill that? Who is it? Look at this. Okay, yeah, they seem to be having some pathfinding problems. That is kind of hilarious, considering this is native. I would expect to see that in, like, a very complex mod, but not in native. Anyway, who's this? Lezelit? You could easily have killed this guy already. Look at this. I can literally just move up here and kill this guy without any difficulties. But there you go. AI. Well, you know, it's not the best right now. Alright, so there you go. We did actually complete the quest, and we're going to take some cheese, and I will just take the rest to sell. Alright, let's go back into Uxkhal now. Hopefully he is still going to be there. Knowing my luck, he's going to be one of those guys that leaves immediately after giving me the task. And then we're going to be in a spot of trouble. Nope, he is actually still there, which is fantastic. Hopefully this is going to give us enough relation to be able to purchase the weavery. Yes, it is. Fantastic. Okay, so there you go. Splendid work. Okay, yeah, and he actually gave me 1,500 dinars and a little bit of renown as well, so I think that's pretty decent. And otherwise, we can now go and speak to the Guildmaster. Is that the Guildmaster right there? No, that's a Rodok Spearman. Where is the Guildmaster? I'm not used to spawning into the actual streets. Much more used to being at the gate with a horse. I think he's over here. Yes, he is. Fantastic. Okay. So now we can do this. 453? I did all of that for 453? Okay. Why not? We'll do it. I probably, you know, I mean, I'm almost there to the next 10k that we have. And then we should be able to buy another one somewhere else. So let's have a look here. Suno would probably be a good place. Praven would probably be a good place as well. And what's currently going on here? Rodoks are fighting Swadians. Okay, well, I'm just going to leave them to that. And Dirim has been taken as we no doubt thought. However, what I'm going to do, I'm going to be a bit sneaky. I'm going to be a bit sneaky here. There's another 2,500. We're now over 10,000, which is going to get us that extra weavery and dye work. So I will probably head over to Suno in a second, see what's going on with that. But otherwise, going to be sneaky here, and I'm going to try and get close to Dirim and see how many units they have in the garrison there. If they have a suitably small amount, I might decide to go in, but bear in mind that my units are super low level, so we probably won't be able to, but who knows? Maybe they've left it really, really badly defended. Nope. Okay, 163, and they've even got 50 veteran horse archers and 35 lancers in there. That's not going to do for us one bit. And there's also a couple of Serenades in the area too, so even if I wanted to, they'd probably intercept me. So, yeah. Anyway, that will be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.